Hello Blood Bowl fans! Here we are, finally, with some AD Invitational Chaos news. Let's just get rid of this image. There we go. So I'm going to actually be looking at the format that we have planned for this competition, set up by myself and my board, and basically go through the rules as they are going to stand. So before I do that though, I will say that the Goblin team is already made and they are in the background, and I'm just trying to close some things that refuse to close because my computer's being a pain. There we go. Right, so the Goblin team are in the background. This is the Goblin team that are going to be leading Nadiko's chosen team. I will say as well that I still do not have an official team from Rebel Rookie League. I'll say it, there is an unofficial one, but I won't accept them until Rebel okay them. Rebel, sure. Rebel okay them, or Rebel declare them not the team. So I'll be waiting for an actual official admin to be declaring such. And Rebel are still in the process of making their team, non-Rebel, so we're waiting on them as well. However, the format is made, and we're going to have a look at that now. And I'm going to get it up in the background behind. There we go. So, he says, let's go back to the start. That would have been a good idea. The format is going to look like so. I'm just going to read it as it is, and I'm going to put the document linked in the YouTube video as well. If you're watching live, this is the only thing you have to read. I'm sorry. I'm not going to put it into chat right now. But this is how it looks at the moment. At the start of each 6-week period, AD will send tickets to all teams involved for their individual matches. So for your round against a different league, you will get all of your tickets at once. Each coach will receive 4 tickets for their team. They will be called Round 1, League Roll versus League Roll, Round 2, for example, Bash versus Dash, etc., Round 3 and Round 4. If there is a mistake in the tickets when I send them, it's going to be a big job, so mistakes can happen. Do let me know as soon as you possibly can if it's different to what it says on the Excel sheet when the Excel sheet is made. All 4 games need to be played in a 6-week period and in order. Very important. The games need to be played in the order they are sent. I will be looking at potentially docking points if games are played out of order, so just keep that in mind. Any games not played for whatever reason will be given to the coach who has tried hardest to arrange the match. If I am satisfied that both have tried, it will be a draw. If no game is made and it's not clear why, it will be like the game never happened. No SPP, on to the next game. As lots of tickets will need to be accepted, when your game is ready to be played, contact me if I'm online, or if I'm on as red. I'm usually busy on Discord, but if I'm on Discord and you can see that I'm not offline, even if I am offline, you can still send me a message. If you can't get hold of me, then let an admin know. If you can't get hold of an admin, let Nadiko's Chosen know. And as a very, very last resort, let your team captain know, or a captain that is online, so they can potentially start your game. Every one of these people will have the rights to do this. However, any admin-y stuff like resets in case of a disconnect, etc., only myself or an admin can handle this kind of work, so do let us know of that situation. And any misuse of this power will see it revoked from the person in question, so please do keep that in mind. Where are we? We are here. So, general rules. Anything that can be in-game is allowed in-game. So anything you can do in the Blood Bowl universe, you can do in this competition, not including bug exploits, to be clear. Fouling is allowed on any turn. As always, turn 8 and turn 16 is also allowed. One thing that I have to mention, because, well, it's a very tough talking point most of the time when talking about Blood Bowl. Voluntary concessions will not be tolerated. They will result in a 5-point deduction to the league in which the team belongs. Any in-game issues such as DC should be reported to an admin as soon as possible so we can reset, however. Concessions are only allowed in the case of not having enough players to put on the line of scrimmage, but of course will result in a loss. This feature is built into the game. So, there's going to be a strict order each round, and I've made it specifically to add some balance to the chaos, I guess. Each round will consist of 4 games per coach, 1 round versus each of the 5 opposing leagues, 6 weeks per round. In this example that you have in front of you, the format is League A versus League B. So round 1 will see a stunty versus stunty match, a hybrid versus dash match, a bash versus bash, and dash versus hybrid. Round 2 will see stunty versus dash, hybrid versus stunty, dash versus bash, and bash versus hybrid. Round 3, you can see it in front of you. I don't need to read it all out, I guess. The important thing is that the stunty teams build up to the bash opponent, so they go through the slightly tougher opponents each time in terms of getting murdered. The bash teams work their way down, the squishy opponents, and dash and hybrid have to face off against teams that they can't simply run around early on, and they have the slightly technically easier matches later on in the round. So that's how the round robins will look every round for the 5 rounds that we all have. I've also got a bounty system, which many of us are quite excited about, and I'm excited to actually announce it. I've added bounties to the format, and it's going to be mad, I'm not going to lie, but hopefully it's going to be fun, and I'll handle all of the admin side myself, so all of the scoring, etc. will be handled by me and only me. So at the start of each round, I will ask each of the 6 leagues for 1 bounty piece from every team, every league that they are not facing off against. So if, for example, BBLANZ are facing Rebel, then BBLANZ will name a bounty on the Rebel Rookie League, on Madako's Chosen, on Mad Academy, and on who've I missed, ICBBL. So there'll be 4 bounties from each team. So, in the event the same piece has multiple bounty claims, so if, for example, there is, I don't know, a war dancer with plus movement, and all 4 non-oppositions say, oh god, I want to bounty that piece, then these bounties will stack. However, after it's been announced, you can no longer pick a piece that's been bountied, so you can't increase the score on it. So let me try and explain that as clearly as possible, which is not easy, but let me try and explain it. Any piece can be bountied, any piece. But keep in mind, the majority of points will go to the team that claim the bounty. I'll explain that in a second. So think tactically when pulling bounties. You can name any piece you want. I will ask all of you to name it privately before the round kicks off. When the round officially kicks off, I will announce the bounties. Anyone who has 1 vote will have a 3-point bounty put on that piece. Any piece that has 2 votes will have a 6-point bounty, any that has 3, 9 points, etc., etc. I hope that's relatively clear. You can ask me. If not, I will check chat after I've gone through all the rules. All bounties will be posted in the Excel sheet when all have been named. I just said that. Every bounty will be active until claimed or season's end, including in playoff. So if a bounty piece survives round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, they will keep their bounty perpetually until they are dead, or until they have survived the entire season. Team scoring then. A win nets your league 3 points. A draw nets your league and individual, league and individual. Win is 3 points, draw is 1 point. If a game is admin for whatever reason, or if you suffer a loss, you get 0 points. If you kill a piece, any piece, non-bounty piece, and actually kill a piece, so anything that gives SPP in game but not an appoed piece, any kind of surf, any kind of foul. If this action leads to a death, your team and you as an individual will gain 1 point. If you get a bounty kill, a name that has been named as a bounty, you will get 3 points. That is not including the kill, so kill and bounty kill is separate. You won't get 4 points, you'll get 1 or 3 for a kill. And if you are a player, or if you are a league, if you named a specific bounty, so if you named said war dancer, you will get 2 points for your team, but no points as an individual. for that. I should probably announce that. Let's just do that quickly. Right. I didn't need that. Good. And after all the rounds are completed, so when all 6 leagues have faced off against the other 5 leagues, there will be an individual knockout. This will go for the top 2 teams performing in each league, so each league will have at least 2 people in the knockout, and top 4 results afterwards, overall, as an individual team contribution. They will play in a 16-man knockout. The 16-man knockout, this is not written here, will be completely seeded. So there is a chance that during the individual stage you will actually be playing your own teammate at any stage from round of 16 all the way up to the final. The knockout is kind of separate. But in the team stage you will never play against your own team member. So, position and points afterwards that go to the team, not to the individual, because the individual won't matter anymore. If you are 8 to 16, you earn your team 1 point. If you are 5 to 8, you earn your team 2 points, 3 to 4, 3 points, second 4 points, and if you win, you earn your team 5 points. The individual winner will receive a special title in my server and everlasting bragging rights because, you know, you've defeated every other league. Congratulations. Maybe more. I'm thinking about adding an actual prize, but I don't have one yet, so may happen, may not happen. And the team with the overall best score will, of course, win the competition. Righto then. Let me just get the screen back off. There we go. So, I'm just going to have a quick drop in with chat. And there is no chat. Fine. So, anybody watching on YouTube, if you do have any questions, then please do post them both in the YouTube video and in my server so I can answer them in both places. Yet again, the team that I will actually be personally fielding is the Goblin team you can see in the background. Any further questions you have about the league or anything you want to know, etc., then tell me. And I guess that's all I have to say for now. So, thank you very much for watching if you have been watching live. Thank you very much if you've been watching on YouTube. Oh, there is chat right at the end. Just a hello. Okay, never mind then. So, I'll leave it as it is for now. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye for now.